The way that Facebook and Instagram, the way that they show ads is based off of their bidding system.
Right.
This means, obviously, if your budget is 5K or 10K or 15K. So most plastic surgeons, the budgets are 10K, right? Or anyone would, I would say, I would typically say med spa or surgeons, but also my med spas that's been around for like 10 years plus, they got these laser machines. They're 10K as well, right? So you're in a market where you're competing with like 10K budgets. Obviously, there are marketers that is gonna, hey, I'll do it for 3,500 bucks, or we'll do it for 5,000. And then you're like, how much will go towards? Oh, we'll put 2,000 in ads, or or 3,000 in ads, or and whatnot. The problem with that is the way that their bidding system works with Instagram and Facebook. They know how much a person will spend. So if so, Sheila, they have her information. They know her demographics. They know the websites she visits. They knows when she makes purchases. They know she just bought a Tesla. They can't show your ads to Sheila because it costs $20 just to show up on her phone. So even though she's in the market, it's such a gamble to pull from a $2,000 budget that they won't show it to her because they got these other five surgeons over here that are spending the money, and they can, if they spend $20 to show up on Sheila's phone, but she doesn't convert, it's not that big of a deal because the budget is there to make up for it. So there's five more Sheilas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can easily, and I am typically higher than most marketers. Most marketers like 2,500 or something like that, or 3,000 a month or something like that. I am typically higher, but it's because this is the space that I work in. It costs a lot to acquire these type of clients. It
Mm-hmm.
just does. Some clients you can, if you were doing just injections and they weren't $1,500 injections, right? But you could do 200 bucks for 20 units or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to be super expensive, but it still costs a decent amount to acquire that type of client. Doesn't cost as much to acquire someone who's going to walk in there and spend 5,000 or 6,000 or 15,000, but it's going to cost maybe $100, maybe $70 for her to come in there and spend 800 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
So the more that you want someone to spend, the way that they have it set up is they have to spread the low quality clients or patients and the medium quality patients, and they have to disperse those amongst the budgets where it's 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000.
Mm-hmm.
The high quality clients, they're reserved for the budgets of you're spending 10K a month, you're spending $5,500 a month in ads, because it's also Macy's, it's also Birkin bags, it's also Mercedes advertising to them. So not only is it the spas in the area trying to advertise to them, but it's also these higher brands. So they have to reserve them. So when the budget's not, I say all that to say, if the budget's not big enough, someone's going to come in, oh, Dr. Sanjay, I'd love to work with you. I'm $2,500 a month. Okay, great. And then 2 months later, you're like, dude, we haven't gotten any appointments. That's the reason. Now they won't know that because it takes a long time to actually realize that that's the reason. And you're going to say, we have all of these leads and I don't understand. We have 30 leads, but they're not coming in the door. And the ones that we can get in the door, they go, okay, well, we'll talk to you soon because they can't afford it. The marketer doesn't know that because it takes years to kind of acquire that kind of knowledge. But